Now in continuation with the previous video, in this video we'll complete our 3.5 exercise statement sums. This first I am reading question for you. First of all, always read the last line of the question. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. So we'll suppose, if we'll start solution, that let fixed charge is equals to rupees X and cost of food per day is equals to rupees Y. X and Y we have supposed. This is fixed charge X and this is food, cost of food per day. Now we have to make the equation. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, cost of food per day, this is cost of 1 day, and food for 20 days. What is the cost for 20 days? Cost for 1 day is Y and cost of food for 20 days is 20Y. She has to pay rupees 1000. Total money she has to pay is 1000 as hostel charges, and this also monthly hostel charges is fixed, so fixed charge. This is the monthly, this is the fixed charge, hostel charge, and this is the cost of food for 20 days, and total student A spends 1000 rupees. Similarly, you can make the second one, fixed charge, food for 26 days, and B, student B pays 1180. This is the question of cross multiplication exercise, but it is up to you. Now you know every method. You can solve it on your own by any method. Elimination is best here. If you apply elimination, then you can easily solve it and find out the value of X and Y. If any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. Second part, a fraction becomes 1 by 3. First of all, fraction, so we'll suppose let numerator is equals to X and denominator is equals to Y. So fraction is equals to X upon Y. Whenever you get the question of fraction, write these three lines. It becomes 1 by 3. The fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator. 1 is subtracted, X minus 1. 1 is subtracted from the numerator, then the fraction becomes 1 by 3. And it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its second equation. It becomes 1 by 4. So it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Now we'll solve it. 3 bracket X minus 1 is equals to 1 multiply Y. So this is 3x minus 3. So final equation is 3x. When we transpose this Y, it will be, this is our first equation, and multiply this 4 with X and 1 with Y plus 8. This equation will become 4x minus Y minus 8. So this is our first equation and this is our second equation. Again, you can use any method, cross multiplication method, or any method you can apply and solve this. Elimination method, substitution method, any method you can apply and find out the value of X and Y. Now next question is, how many questions were there in the test? How many questions were there in the test? From this statement, we cannot understand what we need to suppose. So we have to read the complete question. Yes scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right, and losing 1 mark for each wrong. So we will write here, let number of right questions attempted is equals to x, and number of wrong questions attempted is equals to y. And they have asked how many questions were there in the test. So total number of questions is equals to x plus y. This we need to find. This is the last line of the question. Now Yash scored 40, getting 3 for each right answer. Number of right answers is x, and for 1 he gets 3. So 3 into x. And losing, you know in teachers, losing means minus 1 for each wrong answer. So Yash scored 40, he got 40 marks. He attempted 3 correct answers and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. And he attempted 1 wrong answer. So our final equation is 3x minus y is equals to 40. This is the score of Yash. Now had 4 marks first. This is the score of Yash in the first case. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer. Now 4 marks been awarded. 4 marks awarded for correct answer and 2 been deducted, means minus 2y. Then he would have got 50 marks. Final equation is 4x minus 2y is equals to 50. You can take 2 common from here. It is 2x minus y is equals to 50 upon 2, and this will become 2x minus y is equals to 25. Now again by any method you can solve it. So very easy question it is. Just you need to keep this thing in mind. After getting x and y values, you will add. This is our final answer. You will add how many wrong, how many right, and after that you will add them. Fourth part now, it is a bit difficult and very important from examination point of view. This question says places A and B are 100 km apart. So we need to draw figure of this. There are 2 places A and B, and the distance between them is 100 km. One car starts from A and another from B. Okay, one car, we can say one car starts from A and one car starts from B. This is, we can write case 1. If the cars travel in the same direction, it means this car is moving in this direction and this car is also moving in this direction. If the car travel in the same direction, they meet in 5 hours. So suppose they meet here. Both the cars A and B meet at this place. It means this is the place where they meet. So A covers this much distance and B covers this much distance. I think you got it. If you know the formula for speed, speed is equals to distance upon time. So if I suppose let speed of A car, or you can write car at place A, and speed of B car, means car at place B, is equals to y. One is x, one is y. So distance, speed is equals to distance upon time. Distance here is, distance is same. So formula for distance will become speed into time. Now we will write distance A covered. How much distance A covered? Speed of A is x and time of A is 5 hours. So this is 5. So distance A covered is 5x. Similarly, distance B covered is y into 5, which is equals to 5y. You can see again, a car covers this distance from here to here, and this distance is what? Speed into time. Car A has x speed and time 5 hours. This car moves from this place till this place. This place takes 5 hours. So total distance covered is 5x. You can write kilometer also. Here also kilometer. Similarly this y speed and 5 hours. So 5y. Which car covers the more distance? From this figure you can easily see A car. So final answer is distance of A minus distance of B is equals to 100. You can see it easily. If from this distance I subtract this distance, how much distance I will get? The same distance I will get 100. So my first equation is 5x minus 5y is equals to 100. Take 5 common. 5 is common, then this is x minus y is equals to 100 upon 5, and with the final equation is x minus y is equals to 20. I hope this is clear to you. Name this equation as 1. Now second case. Case 2 says, if they travel towards each other. Okay, if they travel towards each other, again in between A and B, total distance is 100 km. If they travel towards each other, suppose they meet at this place, towards each other, for how much time? 1 hour. For 1 hour. So here we will write dA plus dB is equals to 100. If this total distance from this point to this point is 100, car A covers this much distance, car B covers this much distance. So total distance is what? It is already given 100. So some distance covered by A car, some distance covered by B car when they are moving in opposite direction, means towards each other. So there will be a plus sign. Now D of A we know, for 1 hour it is distance into speed into time, 1 into x, and this is 1 into y, which is equals to 100. So our second equation is x plus y is equals to 100. Very easy equations both are. This is our second equation. Now you can use elimination and find out very easily the answer. After adding these two, we will get the value. X is 60 and y is 40. Okay. Now we move on to next part. Last question of the exercise. The area of a rectangle gets reduced. First of all, the last line of the question. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So solution of this question is, let length of rectangle is equals to x. Unit word is there because no meter centimeter is written, and breadth of rectangle is y units. You know, when there is rectangle, dimension means length and breadth. We are talking about length and breadth. Now there are again two cases. The area, write this also, area of rectangle, which is equals to length into breadth, unit square, length into breadth. This is the sign of multiplication. Area of rectangle gets reduced by 9. Okay, if its length is reduced by 5, length reduced by 5, breadth increased by 3, breadth increased by 3, length reduced by 5, breadth increased by 3, then area, new area, this is the new length, this is the new breadth, new area gets reduced by 9. New area means the previous area reduced by 9. By drawing the figure I am explaining you, this is the new figure. earlier it was x, length is x, breadth is y, so area is xy. Now length is reduced by 5, it will be x minus 5, and breadth is increased by 3, it will become y plus 3. So new area will be x minus 5 and y plus 3, because the length of this new rectangle is this and breadth of this new rectangle is this. Multiplying length and breadth we get area. Area gets reduced. Area means this previous area, reduced means minus by 9. We can solve this equation. First number, the whole bracket, then minus 5, the whole bracket, xy minus 9. So this equation is xy plus 3x minus 5y, minus plus is minus, 15 is equals to xy minus 19. Then this is 3x minus 5y minus 15. Shift this 9 on this side, it will become plus. Shift this xy on other side, xy minus xy, this get cancelled and this is 0. Final equation is 3x minus 5y minus 6. This is our first equation. 3x minus 5y minus 6. Now second case says if we increase the length by 3, okay, if we increase the length by 3 and breadth by 2, increase, length is also increasing, breadth is also increasing by 2, length by 3 and breadth by 2, area increases by 67. Area increases by 67. I hope it is clear to you. Very easy question it is. Length increased by 3, breadth increased by 2. So area, new area is x plus 3 and y plus 2. New area is increased by 67. Now solve it. First number, the whole bracket, second number, the whole bracket is equals to xy plus 67. It is xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 6 is equals to xy plus 67. Now solve this. Xy, 2x plus 3y plus 6 minus 67 is equals to xy minus xy. This get cancelled and final equation is 2x plus 3y minus 61 is equals to 0. This is our second equation. So by applying cross multiplication method or any method, you can solve this. Any doubt you can ask in the comment box. So thank you.